Did you know money touches everything about our life? Food costs money. Clothes cost money. Utilities cost money. Communication costs money. Housing costs a lot of money. Education costs money. Transportation costs money. Medication costs money. Entertainment costs money. Any of you got any children that play travel sports? That costs big money. Any of you got any cheerleaders? Oh, that's big money. Tumblers, big money. Bowling, little money. But anyway, it still costs money. Video gamers. Any of you got video gamers? Raise your hand if you have video gamers. That costs money. Boy, just this past couple of weeks ago, I love technology. I love seeing things on technology. In fact, Amanda, I'll text her. I'll say, "What'd you just spend at Dillard's?" I don't even have to be there. It shows up on my phone. Can I get an amen for that? So, "What'd you just spend at Dillard's?" "What are you doing at Dillard's?" "You said you was going to the grocery store." "What are you doing over at Dillard's?" Well, I noticed on my credit card, it was a 99-cent charge. And I thought, well, that's for storage with Apple, for extra storage on the cloud. And then the next day, it was $1.99. I thought, what's $1.99? Well, maybe I rented a movie or something. I didn't pay any attention. Then the next day, it was $1.99. I said, wait a minute. I ain't bought anything. The next day, it was 99 cents. I said, somebody's done hacked in and are charging on my credit card. And I disputed the last two charges. You know, you can go on your credit card technology and you dispute it. Well, about a week later, they sent me a thing and said, "You won your dispute." And I thought, well, I stopped them there. They won't hack on me no more. About 2 days later at night, Amanda and I was sitting on the couch, and she was on her iPad, and she goes, I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I've been blocked from buying bonds." I said, "Buying what?" She said, "I play this video game, and to get past a certain point, you got to buy a bond." I said, "How much them bonds cost?" She said, $1.99 and 99. I said, "I can't believe somebody had blocked you from buying the bond. We need to check on that bomb blocker." Entertainment costs money. Recreation costs money. Relationships cost money. You married to a pretty woman and you're short and fat, it costs money to keep her. It's cost me a fortune to keep a pretty blonde. Work costs money. Retirement costs money. Vacations cost money. Travel costs money. Staying at home costs money. Getting sick costs money. Remaining healthy costs money. Managing your money costs money. Being born costs money. Dying costs money. Try it. Costs a lot of money to die nowadays. Leaving what you have left over after you die costs money. Being rich costs money. Being poor costs money. Everything about our lives involves money. Everything about our lives. But Satan's tricked us into saying, "But don't you talk about money in church." Yet everything in our lives, do you know, the Bible lets us know there are 500 verses in the Bible on prayer. You take the subject of prayer. Jesus said, "My house shall be called a house of prayer." The subject of prayer is mentioned 500 times in the Bible. If you went to a church and the pastor never taught about prayer or never spoke about prayer, you would think, what kind of church is that? There's 500 verses in the Bible on the subject of faith. And we know without faith it's impossible to please God. We know the just shall live by faith. We know we are to walk by faith and not by sight. We know faith is an integral part of what we do and why we're here. And if you had a pastor who never talked about the subject of faith or mentioned faith, you'd think, what kind of church is that? There's 500 verses on prayer. There's 500 verses on faith. But did you know there's 2,350 verses on the subject of money? 2,350 verses in the Bible on the subject of money. In fact, 15% of everything that Jesus said in the New Testament, the red letter stuff, 15% of everything that Jesus said in the New Testament is about money and possessions. And yet we fall and prey to this idea, don't you talk about money in church. Well, this morning I just want to take just a few moments to breach the most controversial subject, and that's the subject of money. Now, we've already taken our offering, so we're not going to get your wallet, okay? Everybody be